Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Ray with TFTU again. Today I'm bringing you my first place logos deck profile. I played Fluffals. I feel like this is probably the best chance to play Fluffals right now without Patchwork. The meta is slow right now. It's just Pendulum Magicians and Masterpieces running around, which, I mean, it doesn't really affect this deck because once you bring out Saber-Tooth Sheep, I mean, there's really nothing they can really pop. Yeah, let's just get right into it. The main deck, I play Triple Fluffal Dog. This is your Stratos of the deck. It's your Searcher. It's one of, I mean, every card in this deck is probably the best card in the deck, but it is one of probably the best cards in the deck. I played 2 Fluffal Penguin. Um, I wanted to see this card, but I wanted to search it more. This is your draw, one of your draw powers. If it's used for a fusion, uh, draw 2, discard 1. And if you can normal summon this, special summon any other Fluffal from your hand once per turn. It's really good. I played 2 Bear and 2 Wings. This is probably the best ratio to play this at because both these cards, you want to see them, but you want to search them more. But overall, it's a good ratio. I played 1 Owl, 1 Cat, and 1 Sheep. I really wanted to cut the sheep, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of this, like the whole special summon aspect, but it is a free monster on board if you control a Fluffal. Your cat is your strike dodger. It basically activate Chain Link 2, or activate Chain Link 2, and it dodges strike, dodges a lot of pendulum magicians and all that. For the chains, played 3 Agent Chains. I wanted to see this card every time in my hand. I hate not having this card. I hate not being able to search for it without Patchwork. We should already have that card. 2 Sabers, it's standard. 1 King of the Swamp. I wanted to see this card. I really didn't even want to play this card, but it comes up clutch when you first turn draw and all you do is poly it, and then you can use it in the grave for any Pfeiffer monster. Played 1 Maxi because this card's still legal. It's stupid how this card is still playable. Um, Played 3 Blackwing Gofu. Making a free decode talker is always plus. Played 2 Gameciel, 1 Dolgron, and 1 Kamungus. I am playing the Kaiju variant of this. I am also playing the Slumber, so I'm playing 3 board wipes instead of 2. Um, Played 3 Toy Vendor. Cards unexplainable. Like you can't even explain with this card. It's amazing. 3 Poly because it's a fusion deck. 2 Instant Fusion. 2 Frightful Fusions. I played 2 and 2. I play the Instant Fusions basically because I'm playing 3 Sheep. That's basically it. And playing 3 Sheep, it's a free 1,000 beater or 1,000 for Sheep. And then the 2 Frightful Fusions. I was gonna play 1, but I found myself needing the second one late game. Played the 1 Interrupting Kaiju Slumber, the 1 Dark Hole, and the 1 Ogeki. I played 3 board wipes. I feel if you don't open the board wipes, I don't know, but if you want to see the kaijus as much as possible, and just the board wipes help against the pendulums. For traps, I played 2 Dimensional Barrier and 1 Warning. I played Warning because it is Warning. It stops all the pendulum summonings. Dimensional Barrier stops all the XCs for ABCs and Paleos and all that, and then the Pendulum for Pendulum Magicians. So it's a 42 card main deck, or 42 card main deck. Pretty good. Off this extra deck. I didn't have a side deck at all because I feel like this deck is really good going first or second. So I played 2 Fight for Saber-Tooth. I played 3 Sheep. I played this ratio because this is my instant fusion target, and I found myself going instant fusion into Poly for this guy. Because once you have these 2 on board, it's really hard for them to, unless they have a Kaiju, it's hard for them to get over. Because you use this for 3, and it can be destroyed by battle or card effect, and they're just tagging into it. You're taking damage, but it's fine. If they destroy this one by battle or card effect, it comes back with 800 more attack permanently. So what you do is you'd have these 2 on board, which gives this 28. This is at 24. You'd attack into the masterpiece. Hopefully they pop it or something, bring it back, and then attack over the masterpiece again. It's really plus. It's just these are the best two cards for the fusion aspect of it. I played 2 Kraken, 2 Tiger. I really want to play 1 Tiger, but I feel like you need the second one. I really don't. I hardly ever go into Tiger unless I need to clear their board, and this is just to get over the impossible Crystal Wing if I don't have the Kaijus anymore. Because you just bring 2 of them out, and bait out the effect, and just attack over it. I played the 1 Wolf because Wolf is probably the best card. Wolf is so good when you Miracle Fusion into like 15 of them, and you just attack 45 times. It's stupid. Played the 1 Daredevil. I actually really like this card. If the Masterpiece pops it, they take damage for it. You can attack over the Masterpiece no matter what. It's just it frees up your pops, and you basically go into this late game when all your favorite monsters are in the graveyard. For XCs, I played 1 Gastel, 1 Fairy Chagro. I made this 3 times. I never made this. Never needed to make this, but a free draw is a free draw. And for links, I played the 1 Deco Talker and the 1 Proxy Dragon because Gofu needs its targets. Overall, I mean, this is probably the most fun I've had playing Fluffals, and just in this format right now, because without Zoo and True Draco really being dead, it's just Pendulum Magicians, and this deck doesn't really care for Pendulum Magicians. You just pop all their shit and then attack for game. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please share the video, comment, like, and subscribe for more. I'll be posting a little bit more after this week and finding out what I really want to play, because I feel like once Circuit Breaker comes out, all we have is Spirals, and that's just going to be the Tier 0 deck. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.